Alright. Give me a sec. Click there. Change the title. Everything is set up. I think we're ready to go. So, today we are starting another run, and we are gonna be doing yet another attempt, like as the title implies, at dual shields. Let's see if we can make this work. I want it to work. And last time we did it with Velmir, which wasn't terrible. In fact, he's pretty good at it, but I didn't like getting shields late, the skills. Vow of the Feet. Each enemy within your vision receive lowered cooldown, lowered ability cost, and lowered damage taken. And we ended up actually having problem with energy, so I think this might be just fine. Cooldown duration is also interesting, not necessary because of the specific intricacies with the build. Meanwhile, Velmir's receiving attack, guaranteed accuracy, not required. The attacker is applied extra damage taken for 5 turns, not really required either. Okay. We're going for honor.
Is that so? Interesting. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
And then we have to ask, should I really go in here first? Because someone advised me in the previous dual shields video that I should in fact go seize the initiative into defensive tactic to get that energy regen here. But then you're not doing damage with it. And then on the other hand, I just realized we don't get to do shield bash at the start anyway. It's simply not possible. So, I just don't get how we are gonna do a ton of damage at all, but whatever. Leather charge. Well, we're not gonna be equipment. We are gonna go straight for the dual shields. Let's just see if we can do it from the beginning and get away with it. Give me a ring. Here. And so I want to spend a little bit of the time here at the beginning talking about a new thing that is happening in the community, which is speed runs. I've seen some people do speed runs of Stoneshard now. Andre, what's up? What's up with you, man? I'm playing some Stoneshard. I don't know if you know this game, but it's amazing. And we're doing a tricky run here. So I was... People are doing speed runs in this game and can defeat clear the final boss, the troll, in like 25 minutes now. And I'm wondering if I'm playing this game wrong. But apparently the troll, the takeaway I think is that the troll is not as scary as I thought it was. And I think it's due to the reworks on it, the way it the move system that it has, and it really... I hope that they do some updates to the troll, because it seems like it's a little too easy. And so the real challenging part of the game is actually doing the dungeons, it turns out. Not so much the troll. And I've been super scared of the troll in my playthroughs, and I end up going for the troll like level 10 plus, or what I should say is that we never get to the troll. So maybe I can go for the troll much earlier than I have been doing. We will buy the Knightly Girl. We will not buy anything else. No, can't really. What's up with you, Andre? Are you still doing Among Us? Every once in a while. I think I shouldn't have to ask. I saw you guys played Among Us last night. Again, I really hope that at some point I get to participate again. It just requires me to be not sleeping at the time. And I'm actually sleeping at nights right now, like a regular old human being. Which is weird. Can we get some gloves? Something that increases counter chance? No, no such thing. That's on the belt, isn't it? Yes. We won't be able to afford it. And why didn't I sell the spear? Yeah, I mean, we need some medical supplies, so... Do. I tried watching one of those speedrun. There was a guy streaming it. Unfortunately, he does not do it in English, so I couldn't really watch it and learn anything from it, because he was speaking Russian. I can still watch what he does, but I decided it would be better to wait for someone to do it in English and then I can watch that. Right, oh, we haven't even checked the map. We are gonna do the good. I'm just gonna stick to what I know, which is I want to do the question marks and then do the dungeons after. It's also a really safe way to play. So here we go. We are south. Let's just follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Have some fun with the dual shields. Combining it with archery, then we should be fine for the start. Oh, tons of flea warrior. Hey, Stoneshard. Oh, you are one of the speedrunner guys. I was just talking about you. Wanna make a dual true shield stream too? Nice. I can always tell you all my strats and moves on English, but my main watchers are Russian. Now, don't worry about it, dude. You do you. Don't worry about me. Oh. Okay. Let's see if this works. So let's try the thing that we would recommend, which was totally not the race shield first. I thought we were in this combat tree here. All right. So I already screwed it up. Well done. That's nice, Stoneshard. You're amazing at this game. I've watched a little bit of your stuff. I don't have a lot of time to watch other people's videos, because whenever I watch other people's videos, I should be recording myself. Okay. I didn't think this through. I didn't think that through at all. Doesn't count. Let's go again. Of course I shouldn't have fought there. Oh, and this is not permanent now. That won't do. Alright.
So here I am. The caravan is gone. Is that so?
It takes me about 10 hours to complete a run in Stoneshard by comparison. Probably I can do it a little bit faster now, but that's how I remember it anyway. About 10 hours. Play, load game, delete that. New game. Permanent. Okay. I mean, I skilled wrong and everything, so that totally doesn't count.
So here I am. The caravan is gone.
I still think Anna is the better one.
You can also ask the innkeeper about
So Stoneshard, if I'm doing something you think is silly, you're absolutely allowed to tell me. You have earned that right for sure. I also thought about maybe we should start by buying a shield. Okay. I don't know, maybe I am tired already. I thought I've just streamed for about 3 hours already here today, so maybe I'm not really actually ready for this, but we're gonna try to play some Stoneshard and not die. No promises here. Clearly, so far, it's not going very well. You talk with me like I'm the glory of this game? Well, you are, dude. You are. Don't put yourself down. I mean, are you not You are the current world record holder of the speedrun for Stoneshard. That makes you a guru of Stoneshard. Change my mind. Oh, Knightly Girdle gives us counter chance. Do it. Do it. You keep putting off playing games yourself and watching others? Well, that's fair, Reducible. I used to be before I became a YouTuber, I was watching YouTubes every day all the time. And that's what made me want to become a YouTuber, because I was like, well, I was, back in the day, Keejchen was a little bit depressed, and YouTube helped me escape the... I'm worse lacking, but like the mediocrity of life. And then I thought, well, if I enjoy YouTube videos that much, and I was playing a lot of Mage Wars as well, that's how the channel started. So I was like, well, I'm good at this game. If I can give that same feeling to someone else, maybe I should try it. And that totally worked. The origin of Keejchen. Again, I'm missing one coin to buy a healing salve. But honestly, we don't need that many healing salves at the beginning. The next thing, I need to switch this around. Hold on. There we go. Oh. What is this? Stoneshard. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Thanks. Now I can say that the best Stoneshard player in the world is playing, watching my streams. Take it and leave it. Or leave it. Oh, this totally doesn't work. I thought I had a new chat system set up over here. Dang it. Well, we're gonna have to use the old one then. Okay, that's fine. Until I figure that out. 1 coin, loot containers for trash and sell it, but I know, but the thing is we don't really need the healing cells. I just always buy it, but we don't actually need the healing cells at the beginning. Because I know I just died, but it's been a week since I played Stoneshard last, and so I wasn't thinking straight. Of course, we can't just barge in and play and like attack the first 3 bandits that we find as a group. That's not how you're supposed to play at all. Do you spend all your time doing that kick, then endure and shield? No. No. Don't listen to me, but I think the kick is the worst skill in the game. And I know some people are saying that it's a really good thing, or had like, saw one guy on Reddit said the kick has like hidden uses, and I'm wondering what he means, because I don't find anything in that kick that is worth using. So let's hunt this boar. No, but you just punch people with the shield. That you can absolutely do that. Now I forgot if I equipped the shields, but I'm assuming that I did. Let's go, and here's the build that we're supposed to do. We do seized initiative, defensive tactic. I don't remember who told us that, but now we're trying it out. It was someone in the previous stream. And I'm thinking that it might be okay. The start will be rough for dual shields, no matter what we do. So we do 5 damage with just punching people with the basic shield. We might not be able to beat a boar, I don't actually know. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Maybe you just can't start dual shield. Last time, when we played it first, I started with the first 2 levels. We ran with a shield and something else to like get the build going, and then we switched into dual shield.
That's so interesting.
Oh. I don't find anything good about generating a 1 tile gap. Potentially, kick is good at the start. Oh, but in our positions we can't use any weapon. This is dual shield build. Use cells for emergencies like heal a stable injury. Unless it can stun. Wonder what it... But the thing about the kick is like it's a 60% chance to knock back, and then you have knockback resistance even lowering that. And then if you miss the knockback, you have made an attack that dealt like 6 damage when you could have swung your sword at the enemy. And if you miss the knockback, if you get the knockback, then good. Then you've dealt the 6 damage. And then they move back to you, so then you've gotten nothing. If you push them into a wall, then it's different, of course, because then you get the stun. Then you have to still, like, you still spend a turn kicking, so that's not an attack. It doesn't even count as an attack, it does so little damage. And then, if you pull up, but if you miss the knockback, now you've spent your turn not attacking, and then they punch you with their sword, and now you've missed out. That's why I don't like the kick, because it misses so much, the knockback so much. Mighty kick is best used when with moderate strength, used to... Maybe if you build your build towards it, like if you have a specific build where you get the push chance up really high, then it may become worth it. Technically you don't deal damage by shield, you deal damage by bare hands. Yeah, that's how it's working. And strength raises that damage, absolutely. And we're gonna go full strength in this build here. Guys were watching and playing Dual Shield gave up, saying it was not even worth trying as a goofy build, being so slow and boring. Oh, really? I found it pretty fun the last time we did it. I just screwed it up at the end. Keep trying to work up the enthusiasm to play Phoenix Point. I don't know it. Got a learning curve. Okay. Raise shield kick. Raise shield gives you 2 turns buff. So if you miss your kick, you have a second turn buff for the block attack. But then you could still have swung your sword instead. So why did you kick? You could have swung your sword instead of kicking. And like in 90% of the cases, that would have been better. At best, you get to kick them away and then they move back. Then you've dealt your kick damage, which is really, really low. Just for comparison, for those that don't know, if you look at athletics here, kick will do 9 damage, with a 52% chance of you knocking the target back. Right. Which means that there's a 48% chance, not even including any kind of knockback resistance, that you are just basically wasting your turn. And in Stoneshard, you can't waste turns like that. That's assuming that you're not like farming in a low level area. If you're going to dungeons that you think you're like high enough to beat, but you have to try, you can't go in and expect to miss 48% of the time, like doing nothing. I know 9 damage is not nothing, but it's very low. So I think we're going back to what I said before, which is to the first few levels we are gonna run with not dual shield. Not unless, maybe if I find another shield real early, then we can talk about it. But otherwise, no. Phoenix Point is the successor to XCOM by Julian Gollop. Oh. What's that other? There's another successor to XCOM that I really like, which I forget the name of. There's like another really, really complex XCOM-like game based on XCOM, but it's made different. You got base building in a completely different way and much more customization. I forget what that one's called. If anyone knows, let me know. The kick is about shutting their offense down. If you don't want to kick them when they aren't against the wall. But still, that's nice if you get the kick and stun them into the wall. But the 48% chance that you don't and you just wasted your turn, I cannot accept it. Welcome to the stream, Chief. And Andre is here. Yes. I think I misunderstand one thing. Why are we talking about sword swing? I think dual shield build means no weapons. Okay. I'm talking about the kick in general. Are you thinking, but I don't want to go into athletics in this build. Should I? Not as a base, I'm not thinking we are doing it. Maybe... I understand that. So in dual shield build, it deals a little bit more damage and has the chance of knocking back, and that's kind of fine. But hold on, hold your horses. If we get the mighty kick, the build that I'm thinking right now is seized initiative, defensive tactic. Then, in shields, we go raise shield, shield bash, retaliation, and moment of retribution. Those are the basic ones. The main damage for the build comes through this line here. Specifically shield bashing, and then shield bashing for free when we block. 20% of the time, but we are supposed to be blocking basically everything that they do to us, so we just give counter attacks. That's not gonna do a ton of damage, but it does like trickle damage, and it's really, really fun. It also gives extra counter chance. So you stand with your shields and you just counter. Every time they punch you, you get something back for free. And that's where the damage comes from. That's also why I'm a little bit reluctant to do the build that we're doing right now, because what I would want to rush is the retaliation. But someone else told me that when he went dual shields, he went this path first. So that's why we're trying it out. And I mean, these two skills are some of the best in the game, so it's fine. Xenonauts, thank you, Reduce Silver. That's an amazing game. Not that XCOM isn't, but I like complexity in my games, and there's no such thing as too much complexity when Keejchen plays games. And Xenonauts is a more complex and more in-depth version of XCOM. I'm gonna check out this Phoenix Point thing. It sounds really, okay, all you said about it was it's like a successor to XCOM, but that's enough to get me interested. Kick in general is good at start, but bad in late game. There's one thing that no one has mentioned here, which is that as an archer, if you are shooting the troll specifically, and he goes into the regen mode, you can use a movement ability to get close to him, and then if you need to switch into a melee and then punch him to stop the regeneration, then he gets an extra turn of regeneration, but you can use your movement ability to get into melee range with the troll and then kick him while you're still carrying your bow. That is the best and only use of kick. I'm gonna say that, and people are gonna hate me, but that's what I think. At least geomancy for the armor, but it's supposed to be a dual shield build, not a magic build. I get why you would want it. Up early? Really? What? Isn't it like afternoon in the... And there's a Xenonauts 2 coming out. You know that Keejchen is very excited for this one for sure. That's a very niche but brilliant use of Mighty Kick. Thank you. I didn't come up with it. Phoenix Point was an Epic exclusive after its Kickstarter, but now it's a good... Oh, I've heard so much bad stuff about Epic, and I'm so happy with Steam. Everything I have is on Steam or good old games. And every time I need to include a new launcher, my heart sinks, and I'm like, oh, not another launcher for stuff. And that's the only reason that I'm not going into it. I know it's a bad reason, but... because you get free games on Epic. But people are trash-talking it, and then I listen. So that and that. Oh, we didn't get the Nightly Girdle that time. Let me see if it's still for sale. Normally not awake until 3 PM or later. Well, a man after my own heart. Alright. There's no Nightly Girdle on this time, which is the serious run. Totally super serious now, guys. It's a meme build. That's what it's called, this build here. A meme build. So the hat... So what do we spend our money on then? Valkyrie gloves. Yeah. Just for a little bit of extra stuff at the start. Alright. Now that we are using a sword, nothing can stop me now. I am immortal. The first 3 games, Subnautica was my favorite ever gaming experience. Isn't that good? I've seen a lot of content for Subnautica. I've never... Oh, that's not true. I haven't actually seen someone play it. I just saw like clips and trailers. And it's not my kind of game. I say that, but I don't know if you guys have seen, but I sometimes play Mashinki on the channel, which is a train game where I play with trains, and I never thought that I would like that kind of stuff. So maybe I would like Subnautica too if I tried it. But I usually like stuff where we can... How do we define it? Like, I don't want to say games where we hurt people necessarily. It doesn't have to include violence. But it kind of does. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a violent person. I like conflict. Trains is a hard job, yeah, for sure. First few hours of Subnautica are incredibly good and immersive. It looks beautiful, but looks isn't enough. Again, I don't actually know a lot about it. Oh, we found a bear. And he's got a piece of meat here that I really want, but I think he gets to keep it. Now, let's try not to die again. Oh, a grave. Almost there. Conflict breeds competition. That sounds like critique, but I think it's a good thing. It's the same when you play those kind of board games with sometimes I'm sure you all know the genre, which is called worker placement games, board games. I find them incredibly boring, where you just like people play their own little games in the corner, doing something to score victory points, and then you tally points at the end to see who won. You're literally not playing with anyone, you're just playing with yourself next to people, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not my style. I want to engage with the other players, or that includes then in games. I want to engage the AI and do something and have a feeling that I can lose this and be challenged. If the game doesn't do that, then I'm usually not interested. Then I start playing Mashinki and it doesn't obey any of those rules. So I'm clearly not only that way. I just thought I was. Now I'm a witch doctor. I think what I like about Mashinki is that it makes me think. And it makes me feel stupid. That's a good thing. I really like games that make me feel stupid. If I can walk away from a game and be like, I learned something today. That's another good way. I learned something today. Or like, I cannot figure this out. Then it makes me come back and then try again until I figure it out. Because I hate it when I don't understand. And then that is another form of being engaged. Mashinki does that to me. It's also nice because that game keeps growing in complexity every minute. So every time you think, oh, well, now I figured everything out, then a train crashes somewhere and you're like, okay, what happened and how do I fix that? And then while you're fixing it, something else stops working on the other side of the map, or a new town pops up and needs more trains to service it, and then it never stops. That's nice. Why am I going back towards town? Because our inventory is already full. And so I thought maybe we should just go back and sell some of our stuff before we're this close to the town. I'm gonna stick with it. I've gone right off playing Stoneshard, seeing as you have to do the boring loop that takes ages to get established. That's fair. I do hate that it takes an hour to get going in Stoneshard for me. But maybe I should try. I've wondered if I should try speedrunning, but I'm not a speedrunner. I don't think I have it in me. I don't really want to. Not really. I'm not that kind of player. I'm too slow. And I like being slow. I like taking my time. So I don't think it's for me. But that may be a way to keep it fresh, as the young kids would say. Keeping it fresh, dog. Save that, save that, save the cloak. And that is about it here. Oh, I didn't pay for a room. Let's sleep real quick. But I suppose that this part about Stoneshard taking a while to start is also why we're now playing crazy builds. Because we need something to keep Stoneshard interesting, even in the early game, which is trying to figure out how to start and make a new build work. I find that pretty interesting. It's like dual shields. And it may well be that we find it boring after a few attempts. I didn't think that we would do it a second one, but then again, I couldn't find actually anything else that I really wanted to play today in Stoneshard. I'll be honest. But I do want to play this specifically. The bolt of cloth goes over here. I mean, in support of conflict. Good, good, good. The motivation to succeed is stronger when you are competing with someone. Absolutely. I'm a very competitive person. Sometimes to my detriment. I really like games that make me feel stupid. You have some recommendations for me. Alright. It's a tricky balance, because there's some puzzle games that if I don't know how to beat them and I get too frustrated, then I stop playing. I mean... And puzzle games are also a little bit slow and boring sometimes. It has to be a very specific kind of puzzle game in order to be interesting. But by all means, Jeff. By all means. You should try some of the programming time games of, like, Space Chem. Oh yeah, I've tried... I don't think I've tried that. I've watched some content for it. Space Chem, Hacknet, Shenzhen. Alright, you didn't mention the one that I was thinking about. Let me find it real quick. Oh, I don't have a browser open right now. I can fix that though. If I go on good old games, I have a specific game that you might know. I just want to point it out because now it's on my mind and it won't go away until I've settled this. My games. Human Resource Machine is a programming game that I absolutely adored. Because it made me feel stupid. And I will admit that for the final levels, I had to look up some solutions. Because I couldn't figure it out. Oh, it was already reloaded, oh no. Alright, let's see if this build now, having chosen the more careful start, and even if I screw up a bit, can we win this? Do it right, Keejchen. Come here where we bottleneck them a bit. Okay. So far, so bad. Okay. I didn't buy food while we were in town. Dang it. We're so close to the town, I'm gonna go buy food. I'm sorry this is taking a while to get going. Just do a pacifist run in Stoneshard. Welcome to the stream, Jawafa. I don't know how, but I am intrigued. Like, there's literally only one thing that you can do in Stoneshard currently, and that is to kill stuff. kill various kind of stuff. So I don't think it's even possible. Like you could, I have thought about doing like a silly video for Stoneshard, but I always go away from it because I think it would be extremely boring. Wayfinder talk about this. Is this about skill builds and then it's a huge part of the game? If you already knew how to do a pacifist run, that's the takeaway of the fun of it. But I think it's literally impossible. Like, there's nothing you would be able to do in Stoneshard if you're not allowed to hurt anyone. Like, literally nothing. I don't know if you heard, but the most recent update fixed how range attacks are calculated. Dodge chance is now a factor. Dodge and highest invisible less average and vice versa. Okay. Yeah, I did read something about that. I didn't really check it in depth, I'll be honest. Nothing is impossible. Yeah, I'm thinking, Jawava. I'm thinking we are at Fortress Nivus. We're not supposed to be here. You just gotta believe in yourself. Just get other enemies to kill each other. Ah, I see, you're figuring it out. Alright. I suppose that is fat pacifist. I get what you mean. Interesting. But that's kind of tricky. You can't do it in dungeons, just to start it off. I have thought about, though, maybe we can lure a bear into a dungeon. In fact, if we spot a bear, try to remind me if we spot a bear, but if we spot a bear, the goal will be to make that bear chase us all the way into a dungeon and somehow make the bear fight and clear the entire dungeon for us. I don't think we can do it without a movement ability, so maybe we can do it next time we play like a range build with distracting shot and a sprint. Is it sprint? No, dash. I have thought that could be possible. The same with the troll. I don't know if a bear would follow you onto the troll lair tile, but it would be really interesting to try, I think. Oh, we have a rag. Might as well use it. But if we see a bear, I would really love to try to lure it into a dungeon. Just at the very least to see if it's even gonna follow us in. I suspect it will, but I should know. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to pick up that. Alright, let's see if we can shoot him as he runs away. Come on, Anna, you can do it. Dang it. No, he's out of range. Goodbye, beautiful XP. There's a chance that he turns around. He turned around! Fool. Alright. Ooh. Magical spear. God damn it. There. I should write that down before it goes. Oh, it's already. Can you not scroll up in the chat? Oh, you can. Huh. Let me find Space Chem, Hacknet, and Shenzhen IO. Just copy that here, so that I have that for later. Just set the level on fire and have enemies run into the fire and they'll die from the environment. It's pacifist environment. Or pacifist run. So fire in this game does not spread, it dies out really quickly. So that's... I get what you mean, but you can play a pyromancer and not shoot at enemies, just shoot at the ground in front of them. Oh no, but in the newest AI update, they taught AIs not to step into the fire. So I don't actually think that that's even possible. But I like it when you think. Let me rest here for 9 hours. 15 up to 9 by 9. Oh, midnight. Alright, then we need drink, food, water. And then we are going due east. In regards to enemies fleeing, they will not cross over the map border unless you are close enough for them to. Oh, if you simply wait for them before approaching, they will recover. No, I thought they would run off the map tile if they didn't, like, make their roll, rally roll before then. So there you go, I learned something new. Better talk to the devs, tell them fire burns on wood and to add gasoline. I did wish that you could, like, do what you were requesting, Jawaffa, and set, like, a dungeon on fire. It would be silly broken, though. Show them how gender reveal parties are done in America. Oh my god. That's a reference right there. I don't actually have and I never figured out what really happened. I know that it was a gender reveal party that turned into, like, a giant fire or something. But honestly, with all of the stuff that you guys are doing over there, it's not really that big of a news. Florida man does blah blah blah. Florida man memes are one of my favorites. Or some of my favorites. There's supposed to be a stuff on this map tile here. Oh, here we are. A camp. We could have lured those wolves. But they're far away. I don't wanna. It's fine. We should level off of this? No. So that means I shouldn't worry about making them flee right here. Actually, I should just do it. It's fine. Because if I don't chase them off the map, they will come back. That is very good to know. Die. Good stuff. Drink, and then, maybe we go the southern route and then swing up this way and then like this. How are we doing on inventory space? It's kind of full, yeah, so I think it's fine taking the shorter route. Let's do it. A third of the country being on literal fire isn't big news. I didn't know it was that bad. Damn. Really? I thought it was just like most of one state or something, or the forest in one state. A third of the country? You gotta be joking. Or exaggerating. I mean, that does sound like it's newsworthy, fair enough. As I said, I didn't really look into the whole affair. My news collecting from your good old country in the past few years has been mostly Trump focused. Would you say that it was worse than Trump? He wasn't involved, right, as far as I'm aware. Smoke reduced the air quality to 0 in most surrounding areas. 1/3 of a state. Okay, well that's not the same as 1/3 of USA. The smoke could be felt 4 states over. California wildfires were unrelated to the Oregon fires, but a huge portion of the West Coast was burning. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I approve, and that it was okay. I don't think we've ever had a forest fire in Denmark. Not that I'm aware of. So it's kind of foreign to me. Then I know that at the beginning of 2020 there was some big raging forest fires in Australia, right? Isn't that true? That's how 2020 started. Then came the coronavirus. 2020 has just been like, I know it's rehashing. I'm piggybacking on everyone else if I'm just saying, oh no, 2020 is really bad. But come on, 2020 is insane. Not the worst years in history, but we've had some pretty good years, even considering Trump. The past like 10, 20 years-ish. Most of the world has been sort of sane. And it's never perfect, but considering like the medieval times and stuff like that, I think we've been doing pretty well. Then along came 2020. And said, fuck you, world. Oh, this is bad. We're not supposed to find the witch hut right now. We can't carry anything. Drop the flowers. Oh. What do we drop? Identification scroll can be used on the potion. Then, like that. Get the Fang Amulet and the hat. Is this a fire that you can cook stuff on? No, it is not. Okay, that didn't help. Do we drop the final smoked ham? Piece, I think so. California is the size of Japan? Oh, really? Damn. For the 8th largest economy in the world. It is its own country, fair enough. Trump was not directly involved in either of the fires. Okay. Trump's involvement ranges from none to indirect partial. He's gone soon. Not yet, but soon. I cannot wait. Hopefully you guys have learned your lesson. I know no one here is directly involved or endorsed him, but I think I speak for most of the world when I say, as a country, get your shit together, guys. I used to be a big fan of USA. Like, I wanted to, when I was a kid, I wanted to move to the States and live there the rest of my life. That was my plan. I have changed my plan. Now I'm scared to go to the USA. I have a lot of friends in the US, present company included, that I thought would be really cool to visit, but I'm legit scared to go to the USA. I don't wanna. 1 vitality, 1 strength. More east. Oh, Jeff, please don't break my heart. You could have kept that out of the conversation. I didn't know. He hasn't lost technically. That's all I read so far. The Electoral College doesn't meet until December 14th. I don't think he lost. He's likely to win, but he hasn't lost. Okay. Well, I've attempted before to understand the USA electoral system, and I didn't, and I don't, and I have given up. You don't have to try. But apparently Jeff is implying that something can still be done. I thought it was over. Fend. Gaslighting is constant here. That's how I ever see Denmark. That you want to live here? I don't think we have room for all of you, but I would invite you. To be fair, I spent a good amount of time in Africa about 10 years ago, a few years ago. It feels like it was a few years ago. It's about 10 years ago. And I think I would rather live in the USA than in Africa, at least. Yes, that country is just not broken. I suppose it was never really fixed. Not for the people. The people are great. Except the ones that try to scam you out of your money. It's hard to be a white man in Africa and make friends. But I tried, and I found friends. But the government down there is just so corrupt. Everything's corrupt. Like, you will get arrested in the middle of the street randomly, and all you have to do is you have to like have money on your person to give to the police, and then they'll go away. That's how Africa works. Generalizing a little bit here, but that legit happened to both me and my father and my brother. I was visiting my father, who is still living there, and he likes it. But he's trying to save the world. Which I can understand. But I don't wanna. I'm not really gonna go and visit him. I had enough from my one tour. That was enough for me. Something to remember about the USA: the media is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's built around controlling the national narrative. Yeah. Yep. And I think I have a critical mind, I want to say, but it's hard to figure out what you can trust coming from. I generally don't get my news from this industry that you are mentioning, Chief, but probably indirectly I am, because whatever news that I'm listening to will be affected by this industry, of course. Can't be helped. They will sway some minds. Cook. Alright, let's go and sell some stuff. Down. We're not supposed to talk politics. Not that I have a rule set for the channel, but I generally don't like it. I've always hated politics, because I don't feel I can trust anyone. And it makes people angry with each other over things that they cannot affect. and so I like to avoid the subject. But in my later years, I have felt the need to at least involve myself partially in Danish politics. I saw this incorrectly, but whatever. We need a shields treatise if we can spot one. There is none. This ring is really good, so kind of considering it right now. This is like the endgame ring. And it's not that expensive. We could get it right now. Ah, shucks, let's do it. He sells rings, that guy. Are rings worth more by the merchant? Might be. We probably need ammo. Yes. What else? That's it, I think. We do need a bandage. It's not to put you down, Jeff. I just want I don't want to offend anyone with my silly opinions. Why did I go in here? To store the potion. Maybe I'm wrong. Because what I'm thinking right now is that some people beat the troll in 25 minutes, literally going up and against the troll at level 2 and killing it, and then I saw a guy do it at level 5 today. And so, why am I saving all my potions for the troll fight if it's that easy? Maybe I should use the potions for the actual dungeoneering? But then we're not doing dungeoneering right now, so it's fine. Can we afford to fix the curious? Kurvas. Let me try again. It is pronounced Kurvas. I hope I got it right. I think I got it right. Such a tricky word. Oh, we could repair it. Nice. Alright. Where are we going? Up here. Oh, and we need to go by the graveyard. There. Alright. Are there graves in this graveyard? I just noticed there's a graveyard here. Nah. Not yet. Probably not gonna happen in town either way. They could have a little mini quest in the church catacombs of Manshire, like, oh, adventurer, I need some help there's giant rats in my basement. Go kill 10 giant rats and bring me their tails and I will reward you. I'm sure you guys have heard that one before. We are here. Must be. With the forest road, so one east from here. It's a French word, of course it's tricky. Oh. Yeah, French, I studied French once, and I didn't finish. That was so far from my language that I couldn't get into it. Like, English is sort of close to Danish, actually, kinda, in structure. Maybe, or maybe I'm just biased because I know I learned English so early. But French is so far away. Can we do it? Yeah. It'll be fine. Switch. Seize. Block. Punch. One punch. Why did I step in here? That was a mistake. Good stuff. There are giant rats in your basement? Get a cat. You know what? These guys that have giant rats in their basement, they should just get a cat. Either way, if I had giant rats in my basement, I wouldn't pay some random adventurer 20 gold to go clear them out. I would pick up a shovel and go do it myself. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh, that went really well. Okay. No issues. We're not supposed to chase him. It's easy for me to say because I don't have a basement. Oh my, okay. Alright. Here we go. Ah, heroism. Sweet. Such a good state, by the way. I wish I knew how to trigger it. Probably it has to do with being outnumbered in battle or something like that, for one. If I had to wager a guess, that's how we triggered it right now. Alright, we're still by the camp here. We are trying to get to the Wintry Mound. Then build a basement, put some giants rat in it, pay random hobo 20 coins to kill them for entertainment. Alright. There are some steps in that one that's gonna be a bit tricky for me. I live in an apartment building, so I mean I guess I technically have a... There's a floor beneath me already. I don't count it as a basement, but I suppose we could. Adventurer, good thing I found you. I have need of your help. There's a creature living in my basement. Go down and slay it, and I shall reward you. And now I have a 2-story apartment. Hey? Oh damn, a new teaser just dropped on the Discord. You can throw weapons, at least access to... Oh, we're talking about Stoneshard. Ooh. Well... Can't not look at that. I did see that they had this new thing called throw. So he just right-clicks his weapon and throws it. Alright, but then, of course, then you're not holding a weapon anymore, so do it with caution. Still cool. Still really cool. Nice. Alright. And for those that didn't see, this is the teasers for the new town that is gonna be added in about half a year. But look at it. Like, I splooged a little bit when I saw this. This is so good. And there's 2 of them here at night time. Yes, do that thing to me, Stoneshard. Beautiful. Anyway, back to the game. Screen recording off. Boom. That's actually brilliant. A twist on the board, old classic. Yeah, just doing it for the entertainment. Might just start breeding giant rats in order to like attract adventurers, and then put up like a camera in your basement. Be like, start a YouTube channel where you post the videos of random adventurers. Let's see how he approaches it. Did you guys see the link I posted of the guy who? Let me see if I can explain that accurately here, because it's a very complex subject. There's a guy on... I found it on Reddit. There's a guy on Reddit who encased a hot dog in epoxy. And then now he is tracking its development, as in whether it rots inside the epoxy. And he's like streaming it right now. I don't know if he's streaming it like literally right now anymore. Oh, I closed it down before I started the stream. But there's a link in my Discord channel. You can go and check it out if you want to see his stream. It's literally just a hot dog in epoxy on a little turntable so it turns around. And apparently it's 30 days in now, and he posted a link, picture on Reddit as well today. For those that are wondering what happens to a hot dog when you encase it in epoxy. And that's it. That's it. Modern art, I guess? We found this maze here, by the way. Is this maze one of the best mazes in the game? Because I haven't done a maze run either. I don't think it is. Like 24 crushing damage doesn't tell me that like, it's one of the best mazes. Mazes are rather well regarded in Scadia. Even highborn military commanders don't scoff at using them, though this particular bludgeon is more of a ceremonial weapon. Nah, it's not enough to make us change the entire build just to use this maze. I don't think so. But a shield and maze build could have been kind of interesting. Are we going for the town? I think if we are going on this long trip in one bit, then we should go and clear the inventory in town again. So let's go and do just that. I also think I don't actually have a lot of food on me. Yeah. So, that's fine. Not just the entertainment, but public entertainment. Have a ceiling grate that opens up, the crowd can watch and place. Okay, you're living in a different era. They've just put up a camera. Post it on YouTube, that's more efficient. For Void Bulgin is a solid mid-game maze. Yeah, that's not the same. That's not like I don't change the entire purpose of the build for a mid-game weapon. I might have just killed us by taking that step. Surely we can kill 2 wolves at this point. Yes. Keep hitting. Oh, okay. Yeah, got through the first one. Okay. I was a little bit worried, but everything's fine. This is why I was worried. Yikes. That could have been much, much worse. There's another wolf nearby. Ah, it's down there. Alright, we're gonna walk around it. Alright. Good stuff. It's one of those, of course I can kill that wolf, but there's also a 10% chance that I miss 3 times in a row, and that it crits 2 times in a row, and then I'm dead. So let's walk around. I need 5 minutes, and Keejchen doing illegal gambling rings. You know what, I was doing it for you. Beta A! How do I invest? Where you place your bets. Beta Dungeons is the wife I hope I'm not getting that wrong, of Jawalfa RPG, and I spent almost all of yesterday trolling her on her stream. Sorry, Beta. I had a lot of fun with it. Where's the innkeeper? Hello? Hello? Interesting. Anyone home? Alright, here's the man, but he's asleep. I need to talk to the wife. But she's taking the day off? That's a first. I'm gonna loot the place then. Time to rob the place. I just did. Yeah. Oh. But this usually, I mean, usually if you rob the whole place, you get like 20 gold. It's not worth it. Okay, let's sit here and wait a bit. Maybe she comes around. Maybe we'll have that. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I would let you do, get your revenge here, but I have some requests off because this is going on the YouTubes, and I get trouble if there's music on the YouTubes, so no song requests, I'm sorry, Beta. Okay, are you... I'm looking for someone. Where's your tavern? The I Win Vibe? It's right in front of the market, should be hard to miss. Alright. Do you have another tavern? Because this one's closed. Chief? Chief? What do I do? But I came here to... Oh, you know what I can do. I know what I can do. Okay, no worries. We'll just put all of the stuff in a chest and we'll come back and sell it later. Except, part of the reason why we came to the town was to buy food. I have no food. I'm about to starve to death here. Okay. There's a solution. We could go and sleep at the camp over here and waste 10 minutes, but, I mean, that would get it done. Food is for the hungry. Yeah, well, I suppose you're right. I will be. You know, people tend to go hungry if they don't eat for a while, though, so I'm sure I will be hungry at some point. I'm only 10% hungry right now. I'm gonna go and sleep at that camp to the south. That's kind of weird, though. I have not tried that before. Could you forage for food? Yeah, maybe. It's kind of inefficient. It is kind of inefficient and not really reliable. And that it would... The thing is, it would take longer than it would take it for me if I have to run around and look for a proper animal to hunt than it would take for me to just go and sleep at a different spot here and then go back to the town and buy food. And see, here's an animal, but it ran away, so we won't catch that one, and so on and so forth. It'll keep going like that. Hunting is difficult when you don't have a proper, like, skill set for it. Here. Alright, game, be that way. We solved it, but that was weird. I've never seen... Sometimes they can, like, be out of the room for a little bit and then come back. But she was just nowhere to be found. Maybe there's a murder mystery to be solved in Manshire here. I'm sure it was the husband. It's always the husband. Trying to get like that insurance money. You can survive 30 days without food? What? No way. You're pulling my leg. No way. I think it's like a week you can go without food at most. Maybe I could accept 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. 30 days. The gasp! How do you think Gandhi did his hunger strikes? Some survived 90 days. Well, I guess I'm not an expert. I have never studied Gandhi, so I know nothing about him. I actually know very, very little about Gandhi, probably embarrassingly little. But if we're talking about historical figures, I just discovered a new series called Genius, and that is an absolutely amazing series. I would recommend everyone should watch Genius, the TV show. It follows, every season is a new genius. Game. There's a guy missing. Where's your son? Mr. Blacksmith. Okay, here's the son. We can drop that. I was about to say there's a murder spree in this town. Whatever. Now, Genius. The first season follows Einstein, and I learned stuff about him and World War I and II that I never knew before, and like seeing it from his angle because he was alive in that time. Stuff about Einstein that I'd never heard anyone talk about. And like, did you know he had a wife and children? I mean, it's not that like mind-blowing, but I didn't know. And the second season is about Pablo Picasso. Not as strong as the Albert Einstein series, but that's because I'm not an art enthusiast, so I don't think it caught me in the same way, but still a really good series. Albert Einstein is played by the guy who played Captain Barbossa in Pirates of the Caribbean, which is why I discovered that TV series in the first place, because I was looking up him, seeing like what else he's been doing. And Pablo Picasso is played by Antonio Banderas, who I haven't seen in many years, but he's still an amazing actor, so big recommend from here. Both of those series caught my attention. Really good. Good stuff. Why am I going in here? To sell the alcohol. Oh, mushroom or berries. Yeah, but mushroom or berries, Beta, they give like 2% hunger when you eat one of them, and so you can find them, but you need to like find hundreds to sustain yourself. Probably an exaggeration, but a lot, and it's just not time efficient. That's the point. I'm talking about real life time, where I'm trying to get this run going and not run around and find food. Did we loot the graveyard? Yes. Yes, we did. There are bizarre YouTube videos about Russian spa treatment where they go much longer than 30 days without food. Huh. Well, there you go. I didn't know. I'm not gonna try it out. I've never had an interest in not eating, I suppose. But you learn something every day. Picasso is an interesting person. He really is. He's a bit of... Sorry, let me rephrase that. He was a bit of an asshole. But an interesting person for sure. And I don't know how historically correct those series are. They are the first National Geographic TV show that is scripted. Like, as in, of course, they don't know exactly what people said to each other in every one of the scenes that are shown, so they're like filling in the gaps by having writers write a proper script for the characters. So there are some gaps that are filled in, but it's based on evidence, right, from the time. So exactly to what degree it's historically correct is its own thing, and I don't know, and I didn't like look it up. It feels very genuine, and it was legit a really good TV show. I'm hoping they make a third season. They can make it about me. Joking. Aw, he didn't die from that? Is he bleeding? No. Dang it. So, apparently we can just wait for him to come back. Let's just see how long it takes if I want to lure, if I am willing to wait for him to come back. How long would it take? Learn to live off the dew from a single leaf for a century. Gotta learn to maximize efficiency of your body. But I like cheese. And I like food. I like eating. But I suppose it would save me a lot of money. Here he comes. Okay. Wasn't that long that we had to wait. It's kind of silly though. It's just like, oh no, my enemy is running away. He's mortally wounded. He's running away. Ah, damn it, I didn't get the loot. Well, let me just sit here and wait for him to come back and throw his life away. Why even make a retreat system then? Come on. Now we are here, we need to go over there, which is 2 north, 1 east. And soon, very soon, we will be switching into dual shields. We just need, basically right now, we just need to find a shield to go into dual shields. And I might buy one next when we get to Osbrook. It's raining. Scusi. Winter, guys, winter is weird. It's winter, I think it's officially winter, at least in Denmark. And I'm wearing 3 layers of socks and slippers to not freeze. But now I'm feeling too hot, and I want to take some of my socks off. But then I know if I do, then I'm gonna start freezing again. It's so hard being Keejchen. First world problems, I think, is a term that applies here. Let's just rest here for 9 hours. That's up to 15. 15 was exactly midnight, so this must be 2 hours past midnight. There you go. Oh, speaking of food, this guy here cannot go 30 days without food. Let me tell you, Stoneshard characters, they eat a lot. To be fair, they also get a ton of exercise, like running cross world and fighting bandits must make, like, you work up an appetite quite quick. Makes sense. Now, I haven't personally in real life tried slaying bandits and clearing dungeons, but I'm sure it would make me hungry if I did. Time to go on a diet. No excuses. Food is precious, and they're consuming it all. Yeah, no kidding, man. It costs so much money to just stay alive in this game. But luckily, dungeoneering is a lucrative business, so it's all good, being a mercenary and all. Here's a dead deer. I'm sure there's nothing dangerous nearby. Oh, let's click. Okay, it's gonna dash to me. Shield up. Seize the initiative. Oh, and level up. Sweet. Now, the next we want to get is Shield Bash and Retaliation, although someone told me that the Moment of Retribution is really good. I still think Shield Bash trumps it. But of course we don't have the treatise for it right now, so I'm just going to hold that skill point for now, but I'll double down on strength here. Oh, there's another wolf. I forget how far west we went from the camp. I think we might be on the tile with the point of interest here. Die like a dog. I don't think that's even offensive to a wolf. I think I found it for therapeutic. Fasting for cancer treatment is what I meant. Crazy Russian fasting for ages, really? Did you have cancer, Reduce Silver? I hope not. I'm not sure I understand what you meant otherwise. If you treated cancer by not eating, or someone did, that seems really interesting. I've lost a lot of people to cancer, and yet I know nothing about it. My best friend died of cancer about a year ago, and last week my other new best friend, or at least a very, very close friend of mine, had a brain hemorrhage and is a coma right now. So I'm just throwing away all the good people in my life. Well, they're throwing themselves away. I swear I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, but it's kind of weird right now. Fun fact, historically trade guilds were more like modern homeowners associations than they were help out the newbie at our expense guilds. Yeah. No, of course they were focused around making money. If you treated cancer by not eating, you would likely die, thus killing the cancer. G figured it out. Well, the theory is that cancer is a metabolic disease and maybe starving your cells kills the cancer or at least helps control it. Very popular amongst the fringes in Europe and USA and particularly Russia. Well, you know, don't get me wrong or take this the wrong way, but if something is popular in Russia, then I would consider it not a reliable fact. Please don't assassinate me, Putin. Alright, we have now gotten to the next stage here. I think we go for this one down here first. Like cut across and then swing up this way to finish it off. So this is a bit of a walk. How do we determine where we are along the road without tracking every single tile? 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's count them out loud so that I don't mess it up. I hear they breathe air in Russia. Well, then I'm not gonna. But them Russians be crazy, man. Crazy. I've never actually met a Russian, and I've never been to Russia, so this is it's based on nothing. Oh, we found a bear. But we are here. And the only dungeon that I can really go to is like over here. I don't think I can make the bear chase me all that way. Okay. I know I said we wanted to lure a bear into the dungeon. I swear I'll try to make it happen someday. It's not right now. Not with that bear. Not with that bear or that dungeon. Also, we kind of need a movement ability to properly pull it off. The reason that I say that is because you get the bear chasing you after you, and then the enemies in the dungeon will appear on the other side of you. So now you are surrounded by a bear and a bandit. So you need to walk towards the bandit with the bear in tow, then get around the bandit so that the bear now is touching the bandit, and then keep moving away from them. The bear will kill the bandit, and it's going to start chasing you again. The way to move around the bandit there in the first place is by using a movement ability. And if the bear ever touches bases with you, you're dead. So if that happens, we gotta have a movement ability to break away from the bear. To reliably lure a bear around. Oh my god, double wolf. This is how we die. And a boar as well, okay. Did it aggro? It did aggro, okay. Let's kill a boar then. Oh, whoops. Surely it can be done, indeed. And we are hungry. Speaking of food. In Soviet Russia, air breathe you. See, now I lost track of how far we've gone southwest. Damn it. Not your fault, my fault. As soon as I engage in a combat, I completely lose my bearing, and now we are lost. I think there's a way to salvage it, but hold on, don't worry. Can't take on the bear? Oh, no. Does this game have a quick load feature? It does not. Stoneshard is particularly renowned for being extremely unforgiving and brutal. There's no such feature. We are also, by the way, playing on permadeath. So if we die, it's over, and there's no loading then. What is happening? Why did you run? Oh, these two wolves have fought a boar here and killed it. Here we are gonna do Jawava's thing. I don't know if Jawava even know that this is a thing in Stoneshard, but here we go. This is how it works. It's kind of tricky to do in dungeons, like I said, but in forests it's absolutely possible to make the enemies fight each other, because you often find opposing groups like animals and bandits. Come on, doggo. Come on. Come on. There we go. And it charged the archer. Perfect. Enemy. We've gone 2 diagonal squares. Train the doggo, make friends. I hope that at some point, I mean, it's everyone in the Stoneshard community wants them to add in a feature in Stoneshard where you get to tame animals or summon allies, or they've specifically said that they don't want to do necromancy. But I mean, necromancy is in the game. We can fight necromancers, and they have abilities. And abilities can be the abilities that we can have, the enemies can have. So it would be very easy to add necromancy as a playable thing. Now, they've said that they don't want to do it, but I betcha, even if the developers do not add mod support for this game, some people will find out how to mod it, and the easiest thing in the world would be to give necromancy, just make a necromancy skill tree out of it. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Did we cross a road before? I lost track. I think we crossed a road. Why did the adventurer cross the road? Well, because he was lost and needed to find his bearing. I'm pretty sure that tile is actually the one that we needed to be on. Is there not like a road right here? Yes, okay. And we've only gone diagonal. So if we only went diagonal... No, then we are here right now, I think. So let's go one southwest from here. I hope. Was a good boy. Well, he tried to bite my hand, and so we had to put him down. Sorry, Chihuahua. Oh, this is definitely a special type. Oh, it's the signal tower. Alright. This is for later. In fact, some people kill the troll at level 2, so maybe I could do it. Someday we will try it. I'm seriously considering trying to copy one of the Stoneshard speedrun strategies in a stream. I really want to do the dual wielding thing today. Okay, this one had me a little worried, but we made it through. Good, good, good. Get my bolts back. Very good. So now I lost my bearing again, but we were just down there, and then I think we went one up. So. As long as we find the road here, yeah, then I'm fairly sure that I know where we are. You must have put peanut butter on your hand. You murdered an innocent pauper who just wanted love. You know what? Peanut butter is so good. It's not my fault if I have peanut butter on my hands. How can you not have peanut butter on your hands at all times? It's finger-licking good. Sword and board, man. How many more levels until you switch? We literally just need to find a shield. So when we get to Osbrook, if I don't find a shield before we get to Osbrook, then I'm gonna buy a shield in Osbrook. That's the plan. We're still doing the opening strategy here, so I haven't really started playing the game yet. Oh my god, okay. When the screen shakes like that, it means that someone somewhere on the same map tile is fighting and that they are critting. And it just like happened 3 times in a row. That was a lot of screen shake. I think I see there's some boar pelt here. Oh, it's a bear. It's a bear. Beta was asking before why don't we just take on the bear? The bear is the toughest opponent in all of Stoneshard currently. Like there's nothing, there's a big troll final boss, but people can beat that one at level 2. Because it has like special moves that you can dodge and play around, like a Dark Souls boss. But the bear, it just punches you straight up and there's nothing you can do to dodge it except having a high dodge skill, and you don't. It's the toughest enemy in the game. Yeah. Oh. The Hermit's Hut is where we find the backpack, finally! Yes, sweet. Cook some of that food. Back out we go. Oh, hold on. Thyme. Let me put some stuff into the backpack. Boom, 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 boom. Thyme. That's only one of the herbs that we need for the quest. I just found a new favorite, peanut butter, which has finally surpassed Pix as the best ever. Oh yeah, you're right. I was not. Yeah, I had actually sworn that I would remember to say time correctly. I still think that's silly. But let me go and find something for you, which one of my favorite clips. I'll waste a maximum of 2 minutes finding this. Let me see if I can do it. I'm pretty sure I have it linked. Save that link. I swear. Maybe not. Damn it. Well. Now that's annoying me. I had a clip that I wanted to show next time we had the time discussion. But I don't see it. Dang it! Alright, it's not that important. Final translator? Oh, is it here? Nope. No, never mind. Just a guy demonstrating the silliness of the English language and its pronunciations in a short and quick and fun way. And I'll try to find it for the next stream then. Oh, let's fight. Nice. Good start. It's always a little bit tricky with archers. Ah, well, okay. Taking cover didn't really help. Charge! Ha! He says. Okay. Whatever, man. I'm the better archer, clearly. It's the same in your language, man, but it's the way that it's written. It's not written like this in Danish. In Danish, it is Tinian. No H in that. Where is that H coming from? If you don't want me to pronounce the H, don't put it in the word. Thing. That. Right? Oh, double archer. That's scary. It could be bad. Maybe I can aggro one of them? No. Okay. I don't think taking the archer battle is the right way to do it, but if they're gonna run away from me if I try to engage, this could be real bad. Okay, here's the plan. At least make them shoot their friend in the back while we're fighting him. Oh, they both ran out of ammo. That's the other way I was hoping we could just drain their ammo, and that went really quickly. So now I think we will live here. Because they should be weaker in melee, surely. Good. For the herb or the clock? What? Thomas? Huh, but it's a name. Names are always weird. But it actually, Thomas is written the same way in Danish. I think? Yeah. Sometimes, at least. I've seen it written both ways. I don't think you can use names as an argument, because names, like I said, they're just weird. But I understand the point. That's why I wanted to show you guys that clip. Because it demonstrates really well a quick Google did not find it for me. Sure. Oh, I misspelled the word here. Whoopsie. Pronunciation. Pronunciation, yes. Dearest creature in creation. That's not the one. Whatever. Hey, Koshade. Welcome to the stream, sir. English has so many unique things you have to just learn, yeah. There are some rules, general rules, and then... then there are some words that just like, screw the rules. General rules as a guideline, right? They're more like guidelines anyway. Oh. I don't want to fight wolves. We're probably down to like less than a 5% chance that I actually die to 3 wolves. But that's still 5%, not 0. Honestly, if people understand what I'm saying, I consider it a success. You know what? That's the way you gotta think about language. I used to be a grammar Nazi, but now I have more of this mentality here. Which is, the important part is to be understood. If you can write a sentence and the recipient understands what you're trying to do and say and communicate, then you have succeeded. Whether you spell it correctly or not. Now, I have a lot of dyslexic friends, and sometimes that part fails, and then it's kind of that little battle to try to figure out what were you trying to say. But I find that fun. Sometimes a little bit frustrating when you're trying to communicate quickly. Lots of graves in this graveyard. Very nice, very nice. Give me a shield. Give me a shield. Damn it. Alright. All good. We have one more point of interest to cover, and then we're done with this whole thing. We can drop the shovel here. Not that we had to, but now it's done. Huzzah! Being a grammar stickler is an excellent idea for your professional life and should be encouraged. Absolutely. No. Professional, as soon as like money is involved, then it's gotta be correct. And I have that one friend that is starting or trying to start a business, and I keep telling him I will do all of your written work for free because I cannot stand when he's making like an official document, like to be posted as an ad or something, and he's one of those dyslexic friends. I don't know why he doesn't always come to me first. I don't know if it's pride or laziness, but sometimes he skips me in the process, and then I see him making one of those things where I'm like, come on. Don't. Shield up here. I think I'm using seize the initiative wrong here. I already punched the other guy first, so then my mind goes, well, when I kill him, I will lose the seize the initiative stacks for both on him. So then I hit the other guy to keep my seize the initiative stacks longer. But now I'm just fighting two people longer for a longer time, which is more dangerous. That's not... I'm thinking about it wrong. Oh. No, let's back up a bit. I'm pretty sure this is the tile that's supposed to be a thing. I like language arts. It's like a puzzle. Oh, come on. Give me that one, Beta Dungeons. What do you mean? Language arts, like books? Is that what you mean? Poems, stuff like that? Then I agree. I think we would agree regardless. But I think we are on the tile where the point of interest is supposed to be. Yes, good. Oh, misclick. Okay. Do we get a shut off? Yes. Switch. Another pitchfork. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. And he ran out of ammo. I think that's the new strategy with archers here, is just to let them shoot at my shield and then let them run out of ammo. Because they do that fairly quickly. Got better gloves, lovely. Oh, maybe not. The Falconeer gloves do have protection on them. Okay, hold on. Time. We could drop the time. We can drop the bandage. And we can drop... I don't want to drop the time. I want to... Oh, needs to eat. Oh, no. Drop it here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And we're going straight south. Very ominous music. Can we make it back to Osbrook and equip a shield? Then we've done what we needed to do. Then we can go out and die. As long as we die with 2 shields. Another archer. We found so many like extra bandits around this time. We do need that sword, but need the roasted fatty meat here and drop the sinewy meat here. And then pick up the crude falcon. You still have ammo after all that? Damn. And now he's out. Good. And a peasant bow. Nah. Oh, okay. This one, I think we might have to run. Not be so cocky. Are we gonna be okay? I think so. Oh, someone's fighting on this map tile. Alright. Oh. Man. Oh no. Okay. Don't die to the boar. Don't die to the boar. Nice. Got some fatty meat. I guess it's better than one stack of the smoked ham. I'll be back in town. Sweet. We did not find a shield, so we gotta find one to buy. The shop's open. No. Time to cook first. Eat that. Buy smoked ham. Buy 2 weeks of boarding. Do we need to store any of this? No. No. Sleep until 7 in the morning. And let's go do some town business. Yay, capitalism. And there. Oh, first of all, do you have any work for me? Yes, you do. And I finished your task. Hey, money. Alright, sell the pitchforks. Oh, we can get the nightly girdle now. Sweet. Oh, I shouldn't have. Here's a buckler. Yeah, now we don't have any money. Dang it. Well, I messed up. We also gotta check for treatises, which I don't think we have the money for either. He does not have a shield treatise, so all is well. Ah, I have more stuff to sell in my backpack, right. Good stuff. Then we will have enough money. For a shield. You want to buy my elven ice wine, also for a good amount of money. Nice. Thinking we were going down here to buy an identification scroll. My short-term memory is not that great. Vigilant Tide gloves. Oh, they are not as good as the other gloves. Oh. Well, are they? With the enchantment on them, damage relate. Oh, damage reflection. And they increase my counter chance, which is going to be really important in this build. We get a 1 higher protection, oh, but lower physical resistance. Piercing resistance, 4% though. I like the enchanted ones actually. Okay, we'll keep them. And here These boots break all the time. It is in the description of riding boots. They are literally not for long walks. They are for sitting on a horse. And so they are really, really brittle for actual walking, and so they get destroyed really quickly. And therefore we want to replace them, but I don't think it's high on the priority list right now. Let me make sure we buy a shield before we go anywhere. I wonder what is better. Oh, we can't even afford a dwarven shield. Hold on, we gotta sell some more stuff. I think we have a lot of money, but the buckler up here, a metal buckler, you would think that that's slightly better than any of the other ones here. It gives us 1 protection. Block chance is the really important thing. We want block chance. Oh, and counter chance 10%? Ooh. Do the other shields offer that? 10%? No, they do not. But they give higher block chance. But 10% counter chance. And all of these reduce dodge chance, which the buckler didn't at all. The best one is the heater shield. Oh, and this is 5 protection. This one is 2 protection. I wish I could compare them directly here instead of having to walk between the vendors. I'm pretty sure I'm set on the buckler though. It seems like just straight up the better shield. Also no reduction in energy or anything. But only 7% block chance and low block power as well. A duelist's best friend, right after their blade, their honor, and their southern accent. Haha. Nice. I think the other shields are the right choice. We really need to block more. Counter chance. No, I'm set on it. I'm gonna do the buckler. It's also low protection though. Back and forth, back and forth. We already have high protection. Screw it. Oh. Look at that shield. Looks cool too. Like she will come to the stream. Kapow! I got a thing for you. My favorite sound bit.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm here all night, folks. I'm here all night. Alright. Let's play the game. We are about to go to the first dungeon with our new stuff. New shield. Do we have... Let me check the leaving town checklist so that I don't forget anything. How about it? Water skin refill. It has been done. Repair. Arrows. Oh. See, there was always something. Okay, food. I think we have food, but we don't really need to buy food for the dungeon that we're going to. We have plenty of lockpicks. In fact, we have too many. Nice. You need 60 more soundbites. I don't know how you're doing it, Jawava. This is a plugin that I installed on my Twitch, and people have to spend bits, like cheering bits, to activate it, which I'm not opposed to, because your problem on your stream is that people are spamming the sound bits too much. I think I'm not sure I want the same kind of thing, but it is cool, and I like what you're doing. I like what you got. this one is not perfect either. I'm literally the only one who uses these sound bits because no one wants to actually spend money on activating them, and so they're just for me then, which is also kind of fine, so that I can be the dictator that decides when they get used, right?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Alright, enough of that. Let's go and sleep, which is the final thing that we need to do. Oh, we should buy a Vivifying Essence. No. I want to make sure we have enough money for the Shields Treatise if it pops up. So we are going to go without a Vivifying Essence. For the first dungeon, it should be fine. Yeah. We're going to risk it. So let's go here. Sleep for 9 hours. Drink. Oh, I didn't actually bring my water to my table. So before we go to the dungeon, Keejchen will be right back after having gotten and poured himself some proper water for the hydrate. Thank you. $200 to make him drink. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit low because you guys can spam it, and then I'm literally just going to be sitting here drinking. But adding that hydrate button or redeem to my stream is the most healthy thing I've done for myself all year. Because I'm bad at remembering to drink water, and you should always stay hydrated when playing games. We will go up here. Oh, the shops are closed, aren't they? Dang it. I don't think we can get to this guy. He's sleeping. Yeah. Oh, he's not even here. He's at the tavern drinking. Speaking of drinking, we will go to Nearwust first. The quest guy can show me which dungeon is the beginner dungeon, so that's why I want to go to him. But it's not strictly necessary. Oh, do we have medical supplies? We don't. I skipped the medical supplies, guys. That won't do. So we have to sleep again, and then we can ask the quest guy where the beginner dungeon is. Sorry. I did check my Leaving Town checklist, and I guess I got distracted. Dang it. That's fair to offer. I get it. I get it. And it's not a bad thing. What were we doing? Right. Let me go and get those medical supplies first. And I think it is a cool idea. I'm just worried that people would spam it too much. Like this guy, Black Sheep. Some of my friends, I think, might abuse it a bit. You can paste it out. But okay, so to be fair, I don't know how your wife does it. So I don't even know how I would do it. Let's get to business. Intercepted reports is the first one. Yes, please, deal. Here. And obviously we can't set it up in the middle of the stream anyway. I'm not opposed to the idea. If that is something people really want, sure. That's why I set up this other thing, to make some sound bites to use. I would have liked it to be connected to the redeems, so that you guys... Oh. New follower. D.A. Jackster, welcome to the stream first of all, and thank you for the follow, man. Mucho apreciado. We're talking about sound bits. I can give you one here. Let me see. You'll get this one here. Did it play? No. Go.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick! Alright. Check out the new TV shows Solar Opposites if you like Rick and Morty, by the way. That's a little bit of... I digress here, but... If I could figure out a way to attach the sound bites, sound bits to the redeems down at the bottom so that you guys can spend these little fictional gold coins on it, which doesn't cost real money, but then people cannot spawn them infinitely, and then there's also, I really like that there's something to actually spend them on. That would be the best solution, I think, for me, personally. But I don't know how. I'm sure I could figure it out if I really sat myself down and tried to figure it out. Didn't he see me, that guy? Oh no, okay. Out comes the dual shields. Shields up. And now we are dealing very, very little damage. But he also has a really hard time hitting me. There we go. Ah, gotcha. I am a tank. My system. It takes a lot of time to set up. Okay. Additionally, I'm able to control cooldowns for how often they are used, or I can set up an internal point system where people can spend points they earn by watching to activate the soundbite. Oh, really? Okay. So it's separate from the redeems. Is that correct? That's interesting. I've got so many things I need to do for my channels still. I haven't even... I need to set up these panels down below that to like make the welcoming page a little bit more neat. And I just keep not doing. Right now I'm focusing on actually putting videos out on the YouTube again because I've been neglecting that a lot. And I want to get back into it. Take that, and that, and that, and that. Death by 1,000 bashes. Not cuts, but bashes. Switch. Shield up. Once again. We can drink in the middle of the fight. We don't need the energy. No, don't do it. Just do that trickle damage. Alright, so now they switched up with the shield. We are taking some hits here. Like, they don't hit me a lot, but they do like 5 times the damage that I do when they hit. Okay. Messed up. Let's put some healing salves on here. Good stuff. I also gotta be a little bit better at using the crossbow. I failed to shoot when we should have shot. Jawafa's... Don't be like that, Jawafa. He doesn't know. Yes, Reduced Silver. I play a lot of Deep Rock Galactic. That's an amazing game. We probably, I mean, Koshade was here just a minute ago, and Jawafa plays Deep Rock Galactic, so I could see once we are like I usually do Stoneshard for about 3 to 4 hours maximum, and after that, I'm thinking Deep Rock Galactic. So, and if Reduced Silver, if you play, you should join us. Open invitation. Deep Rock Galactic. It's weird because I'm not really into shooting games. But it's one of my favorite games of all time, I think. It's so good. At least within the category. Because that's a broad statement, and I don't know. It's so addictive. I think you can't stop. Can't stop. But I have been meaning to slow it down a bit. Don't tell Koshade. Still got to do deep dive, yes. Oh, Koshade's here. Okay, whoopsie. No, I think we've been playing a lot. I know that we've been playing a lot these past few weeks, and the thing is, there's still a lot of updates coming out over the next half a year or so that I'm really excited for. So I'm just a little bit worried that we are like burning ourselves out on Stoneshard, or not Stoneshard, but Deep Rock Galactic, because I really want to pace it so that we can keep coming back for it for a lot of months and see the new stuff. Because the gaming company behind Deep Rock Galactic is so good. Like, kind of like this. It's kind of the same feeling that I have about the Stoneshard developers. They're among the developers that I not only trust, but I love them, and you can feel the passion in the game just oozing through the screen. And it makes me invested in their game on a different level. This is so weird. I can look away and just stand here punching. Orange Burgers, it bought it on sale. Trying to work up the courage to jump in. Don't worry about it, man. If you want to join us, seriously, we have been teaching. I mean, I taught Koshade, and now we've been teaching a lot of. Every time someone new comes in, right now we're training up like 3 new dwarves. So I mean, we're used to taking on greenbeards and boosting them. Not boosting. You don't get boosted in Deep Rock Galactic. You learn the hard way by dying over and over again, and then we pick you back up and give you another chance. You don't worry, man. We love that shit. I guess it makes us feel superior. No, it's just good fun, and yeah. Seems like the epitome of games done right, DRG. Yeah, I mean, it does. That's not wrong. Like, at least within the genre, it's the best I know of. What's that other game called? Back in the day, Red Faction. Red Faction, if you guys remember the first Red Faction that came out 15 years ago or so, it was one of the first first-person shooter games that had a completely 90% fully destructible environment around it. And I played the hell out of that game, not only playing the story and killing the enemies, but just like the fact that you could pick up a rocket launcher, just aim it at a wall, and if you had enough ammo, you could just dig out in a random direction and do whatever. I made like complicated and mazes just digging around in a 3D environment. And there was literally a level designed for that. Like, you could go into this empty room where there's just like this big glass house in the middle, and I dug around and up and above to just jump onto that house from above and make like... And then they went away from that with the Red Faction games. There was the other ones are crap. But that experience was so good. And they did that. They brought that back with Deep Rock Galactic. The fully destructible environment. The player freedom. It's on a different level. Hey, Speedster, welcome to the stream, man. We're talking Deep Rock Galactic while playing Stoneshard. Two of my favorite things. What class do you have newbies play? So, I suppose there are some classes that are like better for newbies, but I say play whatever makes you comfortable and then we will make it work for you. And teach you the nuances of that class. You should try all of them. And you should expect to be bad at it. That's how it goes. But don't worry about it. You learn pretty quickly. It's just hard. It's not hard to get into. It just takes a few missions before you're like, oh, that's how it works. You gotta learn which enemies to fear and which enemies that are just a trifle to play with. But all of the enemies are well designed. They have different roles. Like, one of them is a tank. He doesn't really... The Praetorians, they don't threaten you, really. They're not dangerous if you know what you're doing. They can't really hurt you. But they work like tanks for the aliens. They like allow the other aliens time to get into your skin. And so... that's what they like serve to do. Now we have 2 skill points available and we still don't have the treaty. So now I'm just going to get this moment of retribution, because why not? We get increased block chance, sure. And it will make me able to spam the ray shield, because then every time we received an unblocked attack, in one that we do not block, we reduce this ability's active cooldowns by 1 turn. Which means it'll take 1 turn off of the cooldown of the ray shield, meaning I can do that 1 more. And now we can block more and more and more and more and more blocking. Did I mention that we like blocking? Block, 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 block. Cock block. No. Keejchen, that's swearing. You asked before if we jump people into... I have never played Hazard 1, and I think I have like to make some silly stuff, but you should basically start, everyone can start playing at Hazard 3. One of the guys that we are playing right now, Mr. Whiskers, he insists on playing, he just started, he's like level 7 or something, and he insists that we play on Hazard 5, and I mean, then we are carrying him through it. He's dying a lot, but he's learning much faster than most other people do, because he chose to go the dangerous route. Which I don't think I would recommend it, but you can. Because why not? I forgot to drop off the time in the town. Time in the town. That's my bad. There, good. Let me focus here. Not that I don't like the conversations, but I was about to go on while we should go and make sure. I'm gonna put 1 point in perception to just increase our chances of spotting secret rooms by a little bit. I still have never found a secret room in this game. Early TF2 before hats was my favorite multiplayer game experience. Well, this one is one of the best multiplayer experiences you have, because you have to work together. It's actually one of the few games that I can play where there is friendly fire, and I don't feel tempted to shoot Keejchen in the back all the time, which is normally really hard for me. But in this game, I want to play Deep Rock Galactic so much that it overrides my need to shoot Keejchen in the back all the time. See, he thinks it funny. But, oh. Okay. That's the boss. Hello, Mr. Boss. Alright then, I guess we're fighting the boss. I'm sure we can get away with this. Just block everything, and it'll be just fine. He hurt me. Ah, I crit him for 7 damage. This might be a toughie. He dazed me. Ah. Okay, let me make sure I don't get pushed into this pillar here. That would be bad. In fact, we can run away. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. 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 Healing salve. Oh, I thought... Damn it. That we didn't get away with that. I was hoping we would. Okay, that was a mistake. 62 still. Well, we might be playing Deep Rock Galactic in a minute. Hold on. How do we get out of this? The question is, who do I punch? Aggroing too many bad boys. So I didn't think we... I only aggroed one, but there was... I mean, every time you fight, you make noise. And so we had a guy running in from the top here. And that was, of course, not a part of my plan. My body isn't that broken, but we could pop a healing salve mid-fight. It's not actually... Because we're only dealing 5 damage when we hit anyway. So if I can... outpace them on healing, it's kind of okay. How's our pain doing? 15%. Is there a skill we could put something into to make it a little bit easier here? I don't think so. I think we hit the boss, because he is by far the most dangerous one of them, but we would kill the Thug way quicker and then only have one enemy to worry about. Then the third option is to run. Oh, I can run at least down here to where I'm bottlenecking them and getting one to fight one at a time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles where we take chances of opportunities that, I mean, and I can block those. I think actually that's the better one. Yeah, they keep... There was no opportunity attack of... I mean, somehow we got distance from the boss now, so now we're only taking attacks of opportunity from one of them. Which is it. And then he moved twice in a row for some reason. Okay, now we're bottlenecking them. This is way better. Disappointed in that he was... I just raised my shield and then he hit me anyway, but he fumbled, so it's kind of fine. Now I will use a healing salve while we are battling this guy. Okay, I think, yeah, moving here was the right call. Fighting them one at a time. Now they switched. I thought for a second here maybe I could kill him and then being in distance 2 from him we could have run, but nope. Okay, he said, what, 62? Oh, we got second wind. Okay. $37. Oh, we're living. We're gonna live through this? I thought for sure we were dead here. And he's running. Your build relies on percentages, so the more enemies you are facing, the more chances they have to get through the shield. Also, though, to be fair, Joava, we are relying very heavily on counter-striking, and so the more enemies we have, the more we increases our chance of counter-attacking. But of course, you're right, we never want to fight multiple enemies in Stoneshard if we can avoid it. I can't believe we lived through that. I really thought we were dead. Alright. But they run pretty early in the fight, I feel. Do I have to run from you? No. I ain't no coward. Wow. 15 damage? Ah, we made him run. Again, I thought we were dead, and I'm like, okay, let's just try, and then we win. Yeah. Total pro player at work here, people. Super duper pro. We should run, though. I mean, they're gonna heal up if I run. But I don't think they heal as fast as I do. Okay. So now we're almost at full health. If they're not back to full health, then we'll be okay. $49. His hand is still broken, by the way. I wish we hit more with that crossbow. Yeah, got him again. Now we are the ones doing attacks of opportunities, bitch. How does it feel, eh? How does it feel? Get back here. Nice. Where's the other guy? Huh. Hydrate. Thank you, Speedster. Do I have the link for Felix's Discord? I can dig it out for you, of course. No worries. Oh. We might also at some point suddenly need to play a Mage Quit game. I'm just being made aware right now that my 2v2s, we've had some problems scheduling that, and so it's coming up here maybe. Okay, so the other thing... Oh, right, I was supposed to find a link for you. Let me see here. Felix's Discord. We jump into it. And hit... invite. Boom. And, oh, I don't even have my own Twitch open here. Hold on. My own Twitch open here. Hold on. Boop. There you go. Gotcha back, man. Oh, the Wi-Fi already fixed it. Never mind. Alright. Now, focus. I'm trying to focus here and not suddenly throw away. I think everything's fine. I just right now I'm in that are we still dying mode, and I think we got through it. So everything's fine. Keep making these little misplays where I take a step towards an opponent instead of shooting them though. That's not good. Gotta maximize that range damage before we enter into melee. Oh, my Plague Doctor mask is broken. Is the arming cap better? No. No. Still okay for selling, I think, and we need to bring this back, obviously. We're rich. No worries, Mr. Speedster. Hey, since we're talking about Discord channels, I think... Let me just do some shameless self-promotion. This is Keejchen's Discord channel, if anyone's interested. We don't post a lot in here, but whatever. I mean, I post when I go online at Twitch, and then the occasional memes. I'm also trying to come up with a new system for the Twitch announcement, specifically courtesy of Jawaffa, helping me out with getting a bot set up, or showing me where to find it anyway. But I haven't really gotten that far yet. Soon. Improvements coming soon. Oh. We don't have the crossbow out. Damn it. Man. I mean, the cool thing about having this low damage is that when we level up our strength and go from 6 to 7 damage, that's actually a huge increase in damage. Like, that's more than 10% increase in our total damage output. So that always, I mean, that's pretty cool for your build, this build specifically. Leveling up actually really, really matters. As it always does, but not so much as, or more so than with other builds. You get a huge damage output increase. Why am I not using my abilities? Like, ranged equipment. Maybe I'm just overconfident here. Yeah, okay. I guess I am. And that's usually where it goes wrong. Get out that crossbow, you lazy bastard. Reloaded. Oh, but we're done. Of course. Joined? Alright, welcome to the Discord channel, Mr. Speedster. Anything else? No. Alright. Oh, except since I cannot move here, someone would be in the way, or a door on the path is closed, and that's the thing. Alright. What do we need? We need to go back to town, and then we need to find a shields treatise, so I can start getting some of those proper shield skills. Oh, here's the closed door. We have a little bit of equipment space, but like these peasant flails are worth absolutely nothing. Same with the copper chain, but whatever. Now we picked it up. Let's get back to the town. Oh. I hope that was a bot. It looks like a bot name. If you're not a bot, then make yourself known and we will find out a way to get you to post your links. As a base, you cannot post links in my chat, but you can be made a regular if you want to. And you request it. We need a flea ward. Oh, I dropped the time? No, we have it here. Let me drop this thing. It's worth nothing. So now we have 2 of the flowers that we need to fulfill a quest. We store those in this chest here. Oh, there's a coin. Flea ward. And the time. There. Now we sell stuff. Assuming the shops are still open. Stardust. Buy some new healing cells. Good. Reduce Silver says, I'm eating Jamaican cornmeal porridge. Well, you had my curiosity and now you have my attention. We gotta Google this one. What is that? Oh, I think we have something like this in Denmark. Okay. Cornmeal, I see. It's like well, I don't know the translation for the Danish meal that I'm talking about, but like an oatmeal. I don't. Yeah, it's like a porridge. Okay, I love porridge. Porridge is so good. If you got like a good porridge, it can just like it's. Now you're making me hungry. I can get behind that. What's happening here? Oh, he closed his shop. Right in my face. Okay. Go and sleep. Duck spring rolls. God damn it, guys. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's make Reduce Silver a regular now that I mentioned it. Basically, I would like to make all of you guys regulars, but it requires from me to actually remember to do it. So now that it is requested, we will go ahead and do it. Oh no. Here we go. Oh no! Oh, you guys can't. I'm sure some of you will understand my pain if I say that I never close my Chrome tabs, and I did close it down, but then of course when I open up Chrome, it opens up all my tabs again. This time it didn't. So my whole tabs collection of tabs that I never close are now gone, and I have to restart it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, god damn it, that sucks. Okay, so one of them was Nightbot. Let me go and make. That's not something you did. I clicked on the wrong button here. God damn it. Add user. Reduced silver. Let's try that again. I hit cancel instead of submit. Reduced silver. You are now a regular on the channel. Welcome permanently. So you may post links in the chat, sir. So now my mind is swirling with all these tabs and trying not to forget which ones, and I need to reopen once we're done here. God damn it. That's the worst feeling of all time. Children starving in Africa have no concept of the pain that I'm going through right now. First world problems. I'm here for my reward. Oh. And some lag. I was talking to Kosher yesterday about I am genuinely worried for my PC at the moment. It's doing these weird little breaks where it's like, please hold, and then we hope that it starts moving stuff again after a few seconds. It usually does. Yesterday I had my first like real screen freeze, which resulted in a total crash yesterday. And I mean, if the PC dies, that's the end of the Twitch channel. and a YouTube channel for at least until I can get a proper job, because I can't afford anyone. So I need to do. Koshade recommended like a factory reset, but I'm so bad at PC maintenance, which is why we're in this bag in the first place. I gotta set my mind to it and figure out how we do that in a way where I don't lose all my stuff. It needs to be done. It's getting worse and worse every day. We could totally run double buckler. No. Don't do it, because we need the money. We need the money. Yeah, it's tempting, but I should. If that shield street just pops up, which by the way we should check. Oh, it's street is 1. Okay, we need shield street is 2. And we gotta save up money for it. I don't remember how much a Street is 2 costs, 520. Alright, we're not buying anything else right now then. Chihuahua. Oh, do I not have a quote system? I thought that was included in Nightbot. I thought I had a quote system. Aw. Then I don't know how to set that up. I thought that was included. What's the PC issue? The PC issue is that my PC is 2 years old, and over the time when I go to the dark corners of the web, I accumulate viruses. I think that's what's happening. And then now it's just like it's accumulating, and I never clean. So I'm assuming that that's what's happening, is that it needs just like a clean wipe. I hope that would fix it anyway. That's the hope. I don't know, but I'm assuming that it will. For how much I use PCs, I am notoriously bad at actually, like, manipulating them. Which is a point of embarrassment for me, but I want to be better at it. But every time I think, well, I could spend my time fixing my PC, or I could play a video game. You see where this is going, right? Maybe only mods can add quotes. Okay, let me try. Let me see if I can do it. You might be right. Add quote. You can be a mod on my channel if you want to. I don't know if you're interested in that kind of thing. That did not do anything. Viruses build character. That's what my doctor said anyway. Nice. Assuming you used malware bytes and did some disk cleanup and disk defragments already. I actually did a disk defragmentation yesterday, and I think I did it wrong, or like it took 10 seconds, which I'm sure that when I did it back in the year 2000, when on my first PC, I always felt like it took hours. And it might be that computers are just so fast now that it takes no time, which I'm okay with, or I did it wrong, which is probably more accurate. And the other two I don't know. Handing out mods, cover. No, I trust Juafa. Not just a random handout. We are going now. We were at this dungeon, so we are going down here. Is that something I should write down? What do you call malware bytes? And did some disk cleanup. I don't know what that means. But is that a program? Malware bytes? Because I had some of these disk cleaning programs, but they always... The problem is that a lot of them, they feel like viruses in themselves. Then they take over your PC and start up when you start up your PC. And so I always get extremely tired of that kind of thing, and then I remove them and don't use them again. And I haven't done it at all in this PC. I'll take your recommendation. Very good versus antiviral. Okay. Malwarebytes. Yeah, okay. Malwarebytes. It is indeed a program. As long as it's free to use, I'll try it out. I have opened a tab. Starting a new tab collection. What were we doing? Right, we're going to the dungeon. And I think we have done everything. Let me check the Leaving Town checklist before we go to the dungeon. Water skin refill. We did. Repair? Did we repair? I did. Arrows? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 17 is enough. Food? Yes. Medical supplies? Indeed. Lockpicks? Yes. Sleep? Oh, we didn't buy a vivifying essence, but I'm still saving up my money. Okay, it's fine. I am confident. We are here now, so more southeast. Use this and I trust it. This cleanup is a Windows 10 feature for cleaning up your drives. Oh. I was looking for different software, features, Windows specific, like integrated features, and I didn't see that one, but I'll look for it. You're taking it for the... I expect that you work 10 hours a day as a my mod Jawava. Endless bloody fireworks. Not sure what you mean there. Oh, you talk about Deep Rock Galactic now? I mean, if you want to. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. So, here we go. Oh. Oh. But, I don't know if you guys can actually, see this little thing here that I have on my microphone. I don't think you can. I think I've explained it before. This setup that I have here is literally held together by a bit of string, and this is a rubber band. And the rubber band has sprung. It is broken. It's still apparently sticking together right now, so everything's fine. But, it might not hold forever. I'll fix it when it breaks. Duct tape. Why have I not thought about that? That would hold so much better. I think, yeah. Duct tape would fix it. You're right. Good call. Jury rigging. It's called jury rigging. I consider myself a bit of a jury rigger. Okay. We are shooting. We have higher tier enemies now, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Here's a guy with a shield. Let's see who shields the best. Okay, he combines it with an axe, which is obviously cheating. Ow. Please stop hitting me, sir. Oh my god. Okay, we won. I don't know if we were unlucky. Or... Oh, we get a shield upgrade. The round shield. We are gonna go back to the town. Real quick. And get that new shield up, for one thing. And also quickly re-evaluate our life choices here. That was... I mean, okay, we lived, so it's fine, but if we... This is one of the new enemies, right? And if we end up fighting one of him and anyone else, we would have died. So I'm kind of invested in keeping this build going this time. I'm pretty sure that is the dungeon that we died in the previous run. And we don't... we really need to be able to spend our skill points. Maybe we should check real quick for the... I guess I don't think we have the money to buy the treatise for the shield upgrades. That is rough. I thought we were doing really well. We have fixed our cuirass, which is a really good armor, and we've got the amulet. We've upgraded the ring to a really good ring. I mean, we bought the buckler. Maybe the buckler was a miss by like a really bad decision. We are also lost here. We shouldn't fight a moose either. Moose are very, very dangerous. I think this might be the town then. Yes. Just super glue the pop filter. I don't want to super glue, obviously. I need to be able to have like a non-permanent setup so I can change it around. Can't see anything. Oh, really? There's a term in the film industry called shitty rigs, which is reversed when people use duct tape to secure lighting cameras. Awesome. Of course there is. The things people do to get the right angle, yeah. I mean, I'm a devout follower of if it works, don't fix it. Or don't change it. Whatever. I can't get over how much I got bullied by that one guy. Huh. We'll make it work. Usually we can do... I mean, okay, we did actually know that the second dungeon, as of the new update, is pretty dangerous, and clearly that is still the case. I just thought we were doing well. So, how much money are we left with here? 301, are you kidding me? About 50 gold short of buying a vivifying essence which would ensure our survival. But let me buy then some more ammunition, and then we will go a little bit more ranged focused. And be very cautious, and then probably die anyway. I'm gonna do one more dungeon. I'm talking to Mr. Whiskers, my mage quit buddy, real quick here. He's posting right now 6:30 EST. Let me see, when is that? Oh, he must mean PM. Yes, okay. That is in 2.5 hours. Okay, okay. That seems fine. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. Alright, I mean, let's go and try again. Oh, bye, Speedster. Thank you for stopping by. The brightness level. I don't think you can adjust it in this game. I would have set it up if I could. Oh, see, we got another one of those little speed bumps here. Okay, video. Yeah, I know Stoneshard is so dark. Sometimes it's all at night. It's almost impossible to see anything. And I wish I could do something to help you guys. Like I can sometimes barely see what's going on my screen. So it is what it is. We have to play with it. I would love that if they added a brightness setting to the game. It really needs it. Okay. At some point in the game, they have a brightness. No, it's called an illumination feature, I think is what they're calling it. So where light starts to matter in the terms of the game engine, and then I'm a little bit more okay with it being dark, and then because then you, by extension, you would be able to do some things to get light, like carry a torch and stuff. And so when we're walking across map in the dark, I would like to pull out a torch so that not only for the bonuses in the game, but for actually being able to see what goes on the screen. That's going to be great. Which just makes sense. You would, if you're wandering around at night, you would want to carry a torch to be able to see where you're going. So I'm very excited for them adding that feature. Mechanic, whatever. It isn't here yet though. Now, we have arrived back at the dungeon. Let's try not to die. And here now we're fighting two of them at once. That's not okay. Especially this guy is particularly dangerous when playing up against multiple people. In fact, I think this right here is a setup for a death. So let me make sure that we don't die by map cheating this guy. I'm pretty sure we would. We just saw the other guy almost killed me, and he's gonna do some trickery to me. Oh, we didn't aggro the other guy. Really? Huh. Okay. Oh no, he's coming. See, yeah, and he did the thing. He switched our positions, so now I'm being flanked by them. That's not okay. We gotta map cheese. Bring him in here. So we get him one-on-one. That right there would have been a death. Jesus, dude. And then he ran away. So there's another feature of the map cheesing. With the new retreating AI. If you map cheese them like this, and they retreat, then poof, they're gone. Right. I didn't bring a bandage. Isn't that fun? So now we're bleeding to death. Bleed resistance. I don't know if I can fix it here. This also gives bleed resistance. I don't know if that matters when you're actually already bleeding. Here's another thing that gives bleed resistance. Down to 8 health. Can I use a... no. We lose 3 health per turn. I can't believe we're dying to bleeding. Oh, we stopped bleeding! Oh, god damn it, Stoneshard. We gotta go back to town and buy a bandage. Can we find a pack of wolves, maybe? Clearly we need another level. He almost killed me. So now I'm starting to see why someone earlier said that shield build is boring and slow. I'm getting that feeling now where I need to basically go out and grind a little bit. But getting a level up isn't enough. We need to make some money so that when we find the Shields treatise we can buy it, otherwise it won't matter that much anyway. It's the shield treatise that we really need. Our spearman is for the quest. And here's a bandage. What a way to almost die. What herb are we missing? We are missing a... Oh, fleawort. I literally had a fleawort. I just sold it. Oh, no, we have one here. We're missing what? An acrimony then. Yeah, okay, acrimony. You know what, Reduce Silver and Jawaffa, I have actually started making audiobooks many times. I don't know if I'm capable of it. You might not think so, by the way, but making an audiobook is very, very, very time consuming. Much more than you might think, because each sentence, you can't just open a book, start reading out lines, because you will make mistakes. So you gotta read the line, and then read it again. Then you read it while voicing it, and you will make mistakes all the time. So then you go about, and let's say on average, each sentence takes about 2 takes, and that's being generous. It's very, very time consuming. So not getting paid for it, doing it in my free time, I stopped because it was too slow. But I really want to be a narrator, like a voice actor. It would be cool. The only thing is, like, when I listen, I'm listening to audiobooks myself now, and the voice actors that I am listening to are fantastic, and they can do multiple voices, and also sound like a woman when there's a woman speaking in the book. And I have trouble sounding like a woman. I'm not gonna try right now because it's embarrassing, I think. And I think you gotta be able to do that. Some books will, like, if it's like a book without any dialogue, then it maybe won't matter as much, and you can just be a narrator for that kind of thing. That would be cool. But I'm also really bad at doing, like, different voices. I have this one, and that's about it. The book that I was making an audiobook for on my own free time was the, what's it called? The Tao Te Ching, the book of Taoism, which isn't even a long book. It's a very short one, but I never finished it because it took so long time. And then I got halfway through it, and then I changed, like, the way I wanted to do it, and so I had to start over or quit it. And then I just ended up... You have that book. It's an amazing book. I subscribed for Taoism for many, many years, and I still kind of do, not as, well, I could say religiously as I do it. There's 2 major paths in Taoism, which is the philosophical Taoism and the religious Taoism. And religious Taoism is as stupid as Christianity. It's funny and silly, and still has a lot of the stuff from Taoism, but the one I really subscribe to is the philosophical part, which I then followed religiously, which is kind of funny. But that's More like a way of saying it, right? I'm kind of stalling here because I don't know what to do. What can we do? If I cannot, I mean, I can clearly beat one guy down in Castle Reefstain, but if we ever end up having to go 2v1 at Castle Reefstain right now, we would just die. And the only dungeon that is lower tier is the Fortress Nearmost, and we've already cleared that one. It is still unclear to me how we reset a dungeon, so I don't think we can just go there again and hope that it's reset. So we cannot go to Castle Reefstain, and I cannot farm Fortress Nearmost reliably. Every other dungeon in the game is way harder, so that's out of the question. What then? We can run out into the wild and just hope to find bandits and wolves and farm off of them. But that doesn't make us money. And what we really need is to make money to get, not only get XP, but once we get the XP and level up, we want to be able to, spend our skill points, otherwise it doesn't matter. And I've never been in this situation in Stoneshard before. I don't actually know what to do. There's one thing that we could do, which is to put one of the shields in a chest and find a sword and just run with sword and shield for a little while, but that kind of defeats the purpose. Any quests in particular you want to accomplish? You're onto something here, Beta. Maybe you're right. There's these mini quests that we could go out and achieve, like gathering the herbs for this herbalist quest. Yeah. I'm thinking about what other mini quests we could do. There's probably not any other mini quests that we can easily accomplish, but we could finish up that one at least. And that doesn't make us any money. We don't get paid for that one. But we get reputation with the town, which lowers the prices in town. And that's actually really helpful. So let's focus on finding an acrimony, a tuft of acrimony, to complete the herbalist's quests. Herbalist. Get out the crossbow, reload it. Spearmint. I'm sure we find acrimony in fields like this one here, so it should be relatively easy. Oh, and here's a shrine. Now that we were talking about religion there. Oh, and not a little freeze here. This is the hiccups that I want to fix by a factory reset on my computer. I'm sure it's related to my computer just being overloaded with background malware or whatever. Okay, with the henbane, with all these herbs that I'm finding here, right? Actually, we might be able to go to the dungeon and maybe just kill one enemy. Which is a very slow way to farm, but since we are out here anyway, we might as well. Oh. Dang it. Acrimony. I'm pretty sure we find acrimony in open fields, so let's keep trying here. We have a heading. Acrimony is yellow, but so is mindwort. Mindwort, there we go. Acrimony. Okay, with all the henbane we found, I'm gonna go by the dungeon and kill a few enemies. I think with henbane activated, we could probably more reliably kill an enemy at the dungeon. And we do need to farm a bit. So let's go again and try to see if we can at least clear the guards outside the dungeon. Oh, whoops. Oh, more rhubarb. I'm picking up all this rhubarb right now because it is food, and so we save money by quickly getting that. And if we could find an animal to hunt, that would also be effectively money. Though we do not have the best setup for proper hunting. We could get lucky. I think it's due east from here. We went south twice, which isn't enough, I suppose, but we would hit a road either way if we go east. And now I kind of want to do that, try to do the Dao Jing again, but it's been like a year and a half since I did that thing where I tried to record it, and I've changed my microphone settings so many times since then. I would have to start it over from the bottom up, and I don't. I guess I could, but now we have the same problem here. If I make him route at the edge of the map here, he's just gonna run around me, and no, because he always runs away. So I think we might get away with it here. It should be okay. Let me activate a henbane. With thirsty, which I don't think is a big deal. Oh, and he charges. Oh no. Starts out hard, this guy. Okay, up with the shield. Seize that initiative. Okay. 2 damage. Right, because he's got proper armor as well. Okay. And that's straight up damage reduction. I think I see another real weakness. We deal 2 damage per attack here. Oh, we got him down to 76. I suppose that's from the shooting it with the crossbow, though. Okay, we are dealing damage. Not as quickly as he is, though. Let's start healing up mid-battle. Up with that shield. Okay, and we are lowering his armor by hitting him, so now we're dealing 4 per hit. Go at 8 when we crit. So now he raised his shield. I'm just gonna do that. Ooh, raise the shield. Now I'm getting intoxicated from the henbane, of course. Uh-oh. We are at 37. He's at 44, so he's currently winning. Oh, he's fleeing. Ah, but he despawns. I had him. We cannot go to this dungeon. Clearly. That's insane. How bad it is. I didn't really want to believe it, but it's so bad. Huh. We really need more grind then. Dang it. I want to make it work, guys. I'm sad that it isn't working. And I get that Mr. Reduced Silver, the holding all times. I get tired of it, but there's definitely nothing wrong with doing that. When there's a ton of loot on the screen, my PC actually loses some frames when I hold Alt while moving through like a dungeon full of loot. And I think that might just be like some poor optimization in the game engine. Not really sure. Because surely it's not that like graphics. Oh, here's a guy. Yes. Hello, Mr. XP. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have friends. He does. Perfect. Raise that shield. Nice. Okay, let's try to shoot him. Got him. Alright, and that also gives us a bit of loot, so that now we are actually making money off of this trip. Although it's very, very little money. That's also why I'm picking up everything right now. It's just to scrape by and get a little bit of loot. A little bit of money out of this trip here. Did you have a third friend by any chance? No. Alright, let's go and complete that herbalist quest, and then I think we are getting to the end of the Stoneshard stream. I'll think about how to proceed here, and by all means, if any of you have any ideas, then let me know, and we can make a new approach in the next stream. Maybe we can do the first... I'm thinking that maybe when we save and reload, do a Jeff basically, we will reset that first dungeon, and I think if we do the first dungeon again and make enough money... I see we got another hiccup here, dang it. Then I'm hoping that we would have enough money. We still need to find the treatise, but if we get the treatise, then hopefully, surely we can make it work, right? I am gonna pick up this bucket and sell it. Let's do the town management. And then if anyone is interested in playing some Deep Rock Galactic, I got about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours before I gotta play my Mage Script match. So 2 hours of Deep Rock Galactic sounds fine to me. And anyone is welcome to join. There for the water skin. Managed to find enough food to not have to buy food when we came back. That's always good. Did I sell the acrimony or drop it? No. Oh, I did? Ha! I sold the acrimony, or I dropped the acrimony, or ate it. Did I really? Did I just sell it to him? Then we should be able to buy it back. It is not here. Well, that's just stupid. Alright, we'll try again next stream to complete that quest. Okay, clearly I'm also getting a bit tired. Then pro Stoneshard plays, that's why you're all here. I don't actually think we made enough money off of that trip to cover our expenses and repairs and such, which is pretty sad. We have a Shields Treatise 2 for sale by any chance? We do. 520. Okay. What can we sell to get us to that point? I think I have some extra stuff that I was saving for selling in Manshire that we could sell here. 2 books. The Surgeon's Toolkit is sellable. Antitoxin is worth a little bit. We've got extra lockpicks. Oof, that's about it. Okay. Anything in this cupboard here? Some straw? Hell yeah. I don't think we have enough. $15 per book. 90 for the Surgeon's Toolkit, and it must sell for more by the Herbalist, surely. Okay. 4 for the lockpicks. We're missing about 220. And I think we can sell the arrows. 150 for the Surgeon's Toolkit, but he cannot afford it. Oh, he's missing 2 coins. So if I buy something for 2 coins, which 27, 9, 5, so for 5, and then we can sell him this one and sell this back to him. Okay, 449. We need 71 gold, and our arrows are worth that much. So we're gonna sell some arrows to make the cut. Alright, so we got shields 2+2, now we just need the XP then. And that we can get by just grinding. Yeah, good stuff. Alright. Sweet. So that's the setup for the next stream. We get a little bit stronger here. Shields 3+2. Read it. Keep it for selling in Manshire. We'll go in here and invest in the Shield Bash. And if we can get the next level, then Retaliation, that's a pretty good power spike for the build, because we block so much that 20% chance to Shield Bash back is pretty important. And the Shield Bash does more... It does more damage than the 7 here, because it scales with block power, which we will increase both with the defensive tactic and by continually raising our shield. But it doesn't do much more damage. It also dazes the opponents, which doesn't really matter. If the bash doesn't daze the target, reduces shield bash and shield cooldowns by 3 turns. Oh, very cool. Alright. That's good enough. Let's go and sleep to save the game. 3.5 hours of Stoneshard. Exactly what we wanted out of it. So that's gonna be it for this one here. Then I'm gonna go and put up the thing.